Jewett student at Georgia Tech. They start with the dive straight ahead. And 8. The two A-backs line up behind and just outside the tackles. Washington, that's a forward pass, and it's incomplete, intended for 8. Deafening noise. They hand it off to Perkins, the B-back, and he gets 2 more, but it'll be 4th down and 6. Quick 3 and out, the only time Georgia Tech had the ball tonight. Better field position, and a pitch back to Orwin Smith, but whistle stopped the
snap. False start. Offense, number 64.
Reasons. Hand off straight ahead to Charles Perkins, 1 yard. 106 pounds, but Bud Foster, the defensive coordinator, told us he can chase the ball down. He's not just a run stuffer in the middle. 2nd and 14. Washington wrapped up after a 2-yard gain. Antoine Hopkins.
Well, if you can't move Derek Hopkins, even with 2 guys, when a player takes away 2, that leaves 1.
3rd and 11. Washington throws, caught, and it is a 1st down. Look for a moment that Orwin Smith had for an 11-yard gain and a 1st down.
Good job of Tevin Washington allowing the receiver to clear. And Orwin Smith coming back to the football, understanding where he is on the field after contact, fighting for the extra yards to pick up the 1st and get a little momentum.
I think you try to get it to Orwin Smith as much as you can. He averaged 10 yards a carry last year and 23 yards a reception. The pitch to B.J. Bostic, and he's across midfield for the Yellow Jackets. Taken down at the 48.
Smith, the watching block right here. He knocks in the contain. The contain is the most outside defender, making a short.
Quick toss to Orwin Smith, and he's upended. Fun time of the year if you're a sports fan. College football season underway. A great way to cap this opening weekend. Not a great way to end the run for Orwin Smith, the late.
Because of the aggressiveness of the Virginia Tech defense. Jack Tyler, outstanding. Why? Because he did not go for the fake. He saw the pool.
Across midfield for the Yellow Jackets. 3rd and 15. This is not their game. The play action pass. And James Gale.
James Gale right here down at the bottom of your screen. Let's see what he beats him with. He comes off and they try to cut block him, and you throw a no-hitter on a cut block. James Gale had 7.
Crowd said I tend to do better when there's pressure on me. I live for the big moment. Sort of like Chris Spielman. Not a big moment for the Hokies there. Georgia Tech needed a spark. Perhaps this is it. 22-yard loss. And straight ahead goes the B-back, Zach Lasky, on what will be the end of the 1st quarter. Georgia Tech, great field position. First play of the 2nd quarter, 2nd and 2, Jackets. Zach Lasky again, straight ahead, and a 1st down. He's a converted defense. Long time to get the play in. Paul Johnson calls the plays. Toss. Robert Godhigh still on his feet and in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Joe St. Germain, the snapper, a little bit high, but one you would expect the punter to handle. But it's a true freshman punter, a walk-on in his very first game. And Godhigh made them pay. Jacket score.
Nobody cut blocks better in the country than Georgia Tech. Your first cut block's going to come here. Orwin Smith's going to come out here. Watch him get him on the ground. And what happens is Virginia Tech has 1 strike. 1 strike there, 2 strikes there. There's your 3rd strike. They're out.
On the bottom of the screen would indicate that Lasky, very little, less than a yard. Jaron. Tevin Washington taken down for a loss. Luther Maddie. Well, he spoke with Bud Foster because he's really good, not because our offensive linemen aren't that good. I think Luther's really good.
Well, he's a big boy that can move and go down the line of scrimmage right there. He's on an inside dart. And the thing that he does well is he's playing with his eyes. He sees an offensive lineman cross his face.
Tevin Washington back in the end zone, got belted as he throws a deep ball incomplete. Boy, did he take a
vacate his zone, and he's coming what they call second contain. He vacates his zone and is able to force the throw by Tevin Washington, and I like the guts of Tevin Washington delivering that ball, understanding that he's going to get one right in the chops.
Bruce Smith on the sideline. His son Alston is a true freshman defensive lineman.
Be better.
Lasky again, taken down by field after a mishandled punt snap. Lasky gets a big first down, 3rd and 4. He coached the team that won the time of possession battle, won the game. Missed handoff. Tevin Washington had to fall on it for a 2-yard loss. There is a flag down at the
offsides.
Transfer 99, lined up in the neutral zone.
In terms of thunder and lightning, which is great news. 1st and 5. Tevin Washington has a man down the middle, caught into Hokie territory. Orwins plays last year of 20 yards or more.
It's a nice attack the middle of the field if you're Georgia Tech, because those safeties are getting awful nosy. Orwin Smith, your most reliable player, get him in the ball, he'll make a play. Nice job by Tevin Washington.
Washington kept it. Lunged forward for 3. Hop, and Derek's known as Skip, the hop and skip.
Look at the splits here, Sean. That's the adjustment that Paul Johnson made, because ever since they made that adjustment, the B-back is now a factor. In the beginning of the first series, 0 factor.
There's the B-back. Rolling forward.
Cut him down just a little bit here. Splits.
3rd down and 4. God high, got walloped and lost the ball out of bounds.
Down on. But the difference is they do not get chopped down right there. Collins fights off the block, and you get good safety support from Kaishan Jarrett, and no missed tackles, which is also a plus.
And a 4th down and 5.
Hard count.
Perhaps just trying to draw him off. And it didn't work. So under 2 minutes to go. 2 timeouts. David Sims is the B-back. Orwin Smith open over the middle.
The Florida State player coming up.
Tyrese, thank you. After a 15-yard gain, Tevin Washington going deep, and it's just.
Jerry Moore slowed down a little bit right here. If he would keep running full speed, instead he tries to see him slow down and change gears to get the little push off. If he would have just kept running and trust the throw. And I don't think he trusted the
out, including Moore, 6'3". On 2nd and 10, Washington forced to pitch it out to Godhigh, and he's taken down immediately by. Straight back Washington. Just did get it off. Orwin Smith shot down across.